Bhava, an essential subject from Vinaypedia. As human beings, all of us have feelings towards each other and or for certain objects in our lives. Invariably, all of us have strong feelings towards our parents, and most of us love them. However, we must understand that as everything in this world is temporary, so are our relations as well as the feelings associated with them. If we realize that God, Krishna, is our supreme, original and permanent Father, then we will automatically develop a feeling of love towards Him. A general translation of this feeling of love is Bhava, because there are various types of bhavas in one's devotion to the Lord. The 3 stages of transcendental development in devotional service are technically called Sthebhava, Anubhava and Mabhava. Continuous perfect love for God is known as Sthebhava, and when it is performed in a particular type of transcendental relationship it is called Anubhava. The stage of Mabhava, however, is visible amongst the personal pleasure potential energies of the Lord, which is what all devotees must aim to achieve. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinikotes Bhava category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books: a person in Bhava is confident in his work, and he is never under the impression that he is not making progress toward the supreme goal of life, going back to Godhead. Since he is fully convinced of his progress, he is always confident and keeps himself busy to achieve the highest goal. He is very much attached to gratifying the Lord and enchanting or hearing about the Lord, and he is always attached to describing the transcendental qualities of the Lord. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 13, Lord Chaitanya, describing the symptoms of a person who has developed from faith to the stage of Bhava, states that such a person is never agitated even if there are causes for agitation, nor does such a person waste his time even for a moment. He is always anxious to do something for Ka. Even if he has no engagement, he will find some work to do for Ka's satisfaction. Nor does such a person like anything which is not connected with Ka. Although he is situated in the best position, he does not hanker after honor or personal respect. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 13. As the devotee's heart becomes increasingly sterilized by the sunshine of love, he attains a state called Bhava. This is the description of Bhava given by Arpagosvam. Bhava is the permanent characteristic of the living entity, and the crucial point of progress for Bhava is called the marginal state of love of Godhead. When the Bhava state becomes deeper and deeper, learned devotees call it love of Godhead. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 13, Ukadeva Gosvam and the Kumras, although situated in the transcendental position, became converted by another feature of Bhava and turned into pure devotees of the Lord. Tribulations imposed upon the devotees by the Lord constitute another exchange of transcendental Bhava between the Lord and the devotees. The Lord says, I put my devotee into difficulty, and thus the devotee becomes more purified in exchanging transcendental Bhava with me. Placing the devotee into material troubles means delivering him from the illusory material relations. Armad Bhagavatam 1.9. 19. When the pleasure potency is further condensed, it is called Mabhava. Armad Rdhr, the eternal consort of Ka, is the personification of that Mabhava. In this regard, in the Uvala and Lama I 4.3, Arpagosvam states that there are 2 competitors in loving Krdhr and Kandarvel. When they are compared, it appears that Rdhr is superior, for she is Mabhava Svarpa. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 31. When one actually becomes situated on the transcendental platform, he becomes steady. Unless one is so situated, his position may not be steady and he may fall down. When one is actually situated transcendentally, there is no fear of falling down. This stage of understanding is technically called Sthebhava. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 1. The love of the Gopas is called Arha Bhava. It is pure and spotless. It is not at any time lust. As already explained, the position of the Gopas in their loving dealings with Ka is transcendental. Their emotion is called Arha Bhava. Although it is apparently like mundane sex, one should not confuse it with mundane sexual love, for it is pure and unadulterated love of Godhead. Chaitanya Karatam Ta, DLL 4.162. There are 2 characteristics by which the seeds of love of Godhead can develop, and these are known as Rati, or attachment, and Bhava, the condition immediately preceding love of Godhead. It is by such attachment and Bhava that the Supreme Lord RK is conquered by his devotees. These two characteristics are present before any symptoms of love of Godhead are manifest. Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Chapter 13.